And I was pretty much circling around the room trying to get a hold of her. Then it suddenly struck me, she's running away from me. And I was like, okay, so I think I've entered like stalker, weird person territory, and I just felt embarrassed and kind of dumb, and I was just like, this is like not what I was hoping for. I'm literally chasing this person, trying to get information from them, and they're literally running away from me. So this is not good. What's up guys, Steve here with the Ram Real Estate Investing channel, the channel where we talk about how to make money in real estate investing. And today I want to talk to you about the #1 cheat code for achieving success in real estate. And that cheat code is left, left, down, down, right, right, like button. I cracked myself up. No, I'm just kidding with you. If you smash the like button, the only thing that's gonna happen is your wildest dreams will come true. What I'm actually talking to you about today, the true cheat code for success, is finding a mentor. That's right, finding someone to mentor you.
Mentors are the most important thing.
Figure out a guy you can hang out with.
How can I find a mentor to show me the way?
How do you find a mentor?
Hey, will you be my mentor? Will you teach me?
You see, success is not an art. It is a science with a formula. And all you have to do is find somebody that has already achieved what it is that you want to do, and then emulate them. And if you can get them to mentor you and show you step by step what it is that they've done, it will speed up your success timeline exponentially. Let me give you an example. Ever heard of a guy called Alexander the Great? He began to lead at the age of 15 and conquered half of the known world before the age of 30. Well, he had a mentor by the name of Aristotle. And Aristotle had a mentor by the name of Plato. And fun little fact about Plato that you might have known is that he wrote the book, The Allegory of the Cave. And that book is the basis of the movie, The Matrix, making Plato the actual creator of The Matrix. What do you think about that, Keanu Reeves?
No. I don't believe it. It's not possible.
And Plato had a mentor as well, and his mentor was Socrates. So Socrates, then Plato, then Aristotle, SPA, for all you history majors out there, led to Alexander the Great. But it all came through this process of mentoring and teaching and learning one from another, handing down knowledge. And I wanted to make this video today because I get tons of requests, especially like in the past year. I've gotten hundreds of requests from people saying, Steve, can you mentor me? Steve, can you coach me? Steve, can you show me how to make money in real estate? Steve, can you show me how to flip houses? Steve, can I pick your brain? Steve, can I take you out for coffee? Steve, show me how to do this.
Steve.
And listen to me, I know your pain. Trust me, I know how difficult it can be to get a mentor in real estate investing.
Now you gotta help me out.
Because it was only 4 years ago where I was on the other side of the table doing the exact same thing. You see, I just came into success in real estate investing in the past 3 or so years, and it has changed my life. But it was not too long ago that I was searching for mentors myself. So in this video, I thought I would share with you how it is that I came across my mentors and how I can help you get yours as well. As a matter of fact, not too long ago, I went out with coffee for one of the guys from Bigger Pockets. Now, if you're not on Bigger Pockets, you should get on there because I believe it is the largest social website or whatever for real estate investors, biggerpockets.com. As a matter of fact, I think they have a YouTube channel too. Check them out. And I went out to coffee with this guy and he said, you know what's cool about you, Steve? One of the unique things that you've got going on for you, he said, is that you've launched, right? You're not a beginner. You've got some experience. You've flipped a couple houses. As a matter of fact, I've done 7 houses and in a short amount of time, in a few years, managed to make hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? But he said, but you're not so far out there where it's like, I've done thousands of deals or hundreds of deals or anything like that. And I've been doing this for 20, 30 years where it seems unobtainable to the person just starting out. He said, you are relatable to all the people that are getting started because you're not like, it's not unobtainable what you've achieved. You just are just a few steps ahead of those starting. And that's why I thought this video would be great because I feel like I can relate now both to the people that are being sought out as mentors, and I feel like I still can really connect to those that are trying to be a mentee or apprentice to somebody that has more experience. So in this video, to help you out, what I'd like to do is 3 things. The first thing is I would like to give you your perspective, the person that is seeking a mentor. Second, what I'd like to do is show you the perspective from the mentor's view, okay? What it is that they're thinking and experiencing while you are approaching them, so that way you can get a better understanding. And third, stick around, because what I'd like to do is to clue you in on some things that you can say or do that will really help persuade somebody to bring you on. All right, so stick around. Let's dive in. All right, so first, the perspective of the person that is seeking a mentor. So to do this, Steve is going to share a embarrassing, short, quick story of a failed attempt of me trying to get a mentor.
You're fired.
So when I first decided that I wanted to get into real estate investing, I knew that I had to get myself around other real estate investors. So the first thing that I did was I started going to local meetups. And when I started going to these meetups, I learned about wholesaling. Now, originally I had wanted to get into flipping, but then I saw wholesaling and I was like, oh man, this is cool. I want to do wholesaling. So I started talking to a couple people and they said,
oh, if you want to get into wholesaling, then you need to meet Candace.
So I had somebody introduce me to Candace, and when I met her, I was like, hey, I'm trying to get into wholesaling. I want to start doing this real estate investing thing, and I would love to learn from you, maybe take you out for coffee, pick your brain. And as a matter of fact, I believe that I can do this. I can kill this. I can kill the wholesaling game. You know why? Because I've been flipping sofas on Craigslist like a maniac. As a matter of fact, I've been flipping so many sofas, I think I'm at like $20,000 now. And she was super cool. She was super nice. She was like,
oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, cool.
But you know, looking back, for the most part, she pretty much was just like brushing me off. And she gave me a business card and said,
oh, you know, hey, if you ever want to meet up, you know, whatever, let me know.
So she messed up by giving me the business card. But then she told me, she said,
you know what, honestly, I get lots of requests for people that want to learn how to wholesale from me. And I'm actually teaching a course in wholesaling. So if you'd like to do that, you can join my course. It's $1,200 and I will teach you everything I know. I can show you what it is that I do and everything like that.
And I was just thinking to myself, $1,200? Are you kidding me?
You selfish, greedy jerk.
I just told you that I am serious. I'm going to do this. Why won't you help me? And so then she said,
well, you know, if you can't do $1,200, you can't do the course, that's fine. But, you know, feel free to call me if you got any questions about anything like that, and, you know, I'll be happy to help you out.
So I thought to myself, I know what I'll do. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to go try to find deals, and then I'm going to send them to her to show her, to prove to her how serious I am. So I took her number and I was texting her and calling her almost on a daily basis, trying to find these deals and saying, what do you think about this one?
What do you think about this one? What do you think about this one?
And after a while, she stopped responding. She responded to maybe the first 2 or 3, but after a while, she stopped responding. And I was like, what is her deal? I am sending her all of this stuff. I'm proving to her how serious I am. Why is she not responding now? So then the next meetup rolled around and I wanted to talk to her afterwards. So we went through the whole, thing. There was somebody that was a speaker there. They spoke. And then when I got done, she was sitting on the other side of the room and everybody got up to talk. And I immediately just started making my way towards her. And as soon as I started going across the room, she started walking around the other end of the room, like walking away. So I tried to walk around these tables to get to her, and she kept walking. And then I was standing there and I was like, oh. Then she got into a conversation with somebody and I was standing there waiting. I started making my way. And then as soon as I started making my way towards her, she immediately finished that conversation and started walking the opposite direction. And I was pretty much circling around the room trying to get a hold of her. Then it suddenly struck me, she's running away from me. And I was like, okay, so I think I've entered like stalker, weird person territory, and I just felt embarrassed and kind of dumb, and I was just like, oh, this is like not what I was hoping for. I'm literally chasing this person, trying to get information from them, and they're literally running away from me. So this is not good. And it was just kind of disappointing for me because I was like, you know what? I really don't know anybody that's wholesaling at the level that this woman is, and now she's running away from me. But looking back, I should have really considered the way that I was coming off. I mean, I wanted to be aggressive because I wanted to show her how serious I was, but at the same time, it was getting to the point where it was like I kind of wasn't respecting her time or her space, or the fact that she already had a course that she was offering and other people were paying for her a time and attention, and I was sitting here trying to figure out how to get around that. Which brings me to number 2, which is the perspective of the mentor. And I feel like I can kind of relate now to the mentors now that I have some years of experience under my belt, because now I constantly get questions and requests for information and stuff. And I remember thinking to myself, you know what? I'm going to help everybody. I'm so happy to help because it feels like nobody helps out these people, and I wish I had this, right? But you get them so much, like all the time. Everybody's asking all these questions, and I would literally spend hours responding to all of these DMs and these questions that are pouring in. And the thing is that you start to realize that about 99% of the people that are asking you these questions never end up doing anything. They just are seeking information like all the time, and they never put any of it to work. And if you follow up with them and say,
Oh, hey, I told you to do this and this and this. Did you do it?
they don't do it. So after a short while, I began to realize that after responding to every single question and going out to coffee and out to eat with all these people, that the majority of them weren't taking action. And it was a poor use of my time. So I needed to figure out a way to filter through everybody and find out who were the real ones, who were the real people that were really interested in investing in real estate, so that way I could focus my time and attention on those ones. So I wanted to learn how to filter out people who are real from people who are fake, and I learned a really quick, easy way to do that, and that is simply to put a price tag on your mentorship. That's right, require financial compensation for your assistance. And what I've learned is that people who are for real, that are like, I'm really gonna do this, I don't care what the price or the cost or what's required, I want to begin investing in real estate, they will not shy away from a price tag. You see, they're thinking about it in the right mindset, which is an investment mindset. You see, they're thinking, okay, I am willing to set aside $100, $1,000, $2,000 to educate myself, so that way I can make tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands or even millions, right? They've got the right mindset. But somebody that does not have the right mindset is thinking,
I just want you to give me something. I want you to give me some knowledge for free. Why is that so hard to ask? Why is it that you require that when you've already had all of your success? You're just a greedy, selfish jerk.
When in actuality, they need to have a mindset of this as an investment, right? I'm going to invest into my education $20 for your book, $100 for your coaching, $1,200, $2,500 for your all-access mentorship, or whatever it is, right? They're thinking of it as an investment to help them go to the next level, as an education to help them get the knowledge that they need, so that way they can start successfully investing in real estate. Immediately when I started requiring compensation for coaching, 99% of all of the information requests stopped. But I have still had a number of people reach out to me for coaching or assistance, and they did not shy away from that. And those people are actually doing deals, and they're getting things set up and prepared. They have specific things that they're trying to achieve. And it's those people that are determined and do not let an investment of a small amount of money deter them from their goals. Those are the people that have the right mindset to succeed. So I hope this helps you kind of see it from both perspectives, the mentee and the mentor. You know, it's really difficult. You know, you're trying to get started and launch into real estate investing. You know, it's awesome. It's going to change your life. You can make tons of money, but you're having difficulty finding a mentor. And on the other end, they want to help people. They really do, but they get so many requests, and they're trying to filter out who is really for real. And maybe you're for real, but you're just not ready. Who is for real and who is ready? Okay, so now what I'd like to do is share with you how it is that I was able to get my main real estate investing mentor, which is sort of funny. I have never had anybody ask me this question. I guess I'm still not popular enough to where anybody even cares. But that guy that has mentored me, he was mentored by Robert Kiyosaki himself. As a matter of fact, he is known as the #1 top practitioner of Robert Kiyosaki's students, and that is Jay Massey. Now, I heard a lot about him, and his story is absolutely amazing, but it wasn't until I met him in person that I was just awestricken by him. I got a chance to speak with him, I got to hear him speak, and I was like, I need to learn from this guy. And he had achieved such incredible levels of success at the time that I had met him that I was just like, I just need to learn from this guy. And now he has his main thing is short-term rentals, right? You can find him on YouTube. Look up Jay Massey Cash Flow Diaries. Plug for my mentor. And he has done phenomenal things in different fields of real estate, right? Incredible guy. And I wanted to learn from him so bad. And the more I got to know him, the more I just love this guy. I mean, so down to earth, so real. His story is incredible. And I started listening to his podcasts. Then I started following him on YouTube. And I just kept consuming his content, right? And I started instant messaging him, but he really wouldn't respond to the instant messages. And it wasn't until later I found out it was because, same thing, he had so many, thousands of people that he was mentoring already that he only really responded to people that paid. So I found out that he had this mentorship program, and I realized that I didn't want to make the same mistake that I had done with Candace. Whatever Jay requires for me to become an apprentice of his, I needed to do it. And I knew that he was for real. I knew that he was successful. It wasn't a scam, that he was actually doing all of his real estate transactions. He owned so many units. This guy was for the real deal. So I found out that he was taking on more people that he was teaching, and he was even doing one-on-one sessions, but it required $2,000 to become a student of his. So I talked to my wife about it, and I said, you know what? I need to do this. I need to do this because I'm willing to do whatever it is to get mentorship from this man. And then we agreed that it was an investment and that it was worthwhile and that we would make sure that it paid back for itself. And so I did that. And I've learned so much from Jay in real estate investing. It has paid for itself hundreds of times over. So I guess what I'm really trying to say is that if you find somebody that is in the same niche that you are in and you think it's a good fit, they really inspire you, and you believe that you can learn what it is that you need from them, and they are willing to share that information with you, and you know that they're the real deal, then whatever it is that they request of you, you should be willing to do it, okay? If you really want this person to mentor you or to coach you or to train you or whatever it is, really find out like, okay, what is it that you want? If they are teaching courses and it's $1,000 or whatever like that, that's what they're requiring. And if they're saying, if you are for real, then you shouldn't have a problem with this. If they're requesting that, give it to them. If they don't have anything like that set up and you are maybe the first person that's approaching them or they haven't got anything set up, figure out how it is that you can help them or bring them deals. Show them that you're already in the game and that you're for real and see if they're open to working with you. Another thing that might deter somebody from wanting to mentor you is really think about the questions that you're asking them. I mean, I get questions sometimes that really somebody could look up on Google or YouTube, and when you ask me that, it just kind of makes me think like you really haven't taken any steps or any effort towards trying to make this happen for yourself, because you could have easily found that question out. You didn't have to seek me out and ask me for mentorship and shoot me a DM on this question. So really make efforts to get started. Show that person that you've actually made progress and you're really trying. And I think that will be a huge help for you, that will show them that, hey, this person is really trying. They're really for real. Well, I hope this video helps. I've been trying to rack my brain right now thinking of all the questions and things that might come up or what might help. If I missed anything, do me a favor, drop it in the comments below. Maybe I can hit you up there, or maybe I can do another video if this wasn't enough information for you on mentorship and how to get a mentor. So I hope this helps. I'm going to be dropping videos every Friday. Again, if you like videos like this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that every time that I upload videos, you can be notified. God bless. This is Steve.